So I'm relaxing, editing, and some news come across my feed about the C200 that I need to share with you guys. Stay tuned.
Flash Film Media, inspired by passion, driven by results. Flash Film Media Update Video.
So if you go back and watch my initial reaction to the C200, and I'll post it here for you guys, you'll know that I was not pleased with Canon's current camera. It didn't do it for me. But the latest news that I heard really don't do it for me. I think these guys are, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but they don't get it. You have an $8,000 camera, and the news is that there will be no 10-bit internal recording. It will only offer variations of 8-bit internal recording. And you say, well, why is that a big deal? Why do I care? Why does that matter? That matters a lot for a camera that's $3,000 more than the FS5 that doesn't offer anything the FS5 offers, with the exception of internal RAW. Correction, internal RAW Lite. So, I don't understand what Canon's thinking. In fact, Canon has also shot themselves in the foot by saying at no point will this camera ever offer internal 10-bit recording. So this camera can accept CFast cards only for RAW Lite, but I can't get 10-bit internal 4K or even 1080p? Why am I buying this camera? Why would you buy this? I don't get it. And I used to be well, it's 8-bit, it's fine, until I started color grading. When you start color grading, you start pushing your image, you're gonna want 10-bit. Trust me. When you pay $8,000 for a camera, you're gonna want 10-bit. Trust me, especially when you can spend $4.5, $5, get an FS5, spend another grand, get an Inferno, get 240 frames per second continuous at 2K, 120 frames per second at 4K, internal 10-bit 1080p, and you're still getting 8-bit 4K just like the C200, but you don't have to buy CFast cards, which are hella expensive. You can use a SSD in your Inferno or a SD in your FS5. Plus you get the best ND filter ever on any camera, if you ask me. I don't understand what Canon's doing right now. I just don't get it. And let's not even get into a whole nother debate on the 6D Mark II that can't even outshoot its predecessor. They can't even outshoot crop sensors that's below it. It shouldn't even be close. The fact that you can compare it at any ISO, it shouldn't even be close. It shouldn't even be close. It shouldn't be nothing to talk about. But there is, because Canon is sitting back saying, we know you're gonna buy it because it's Canon, so we're just gonna give you a little bit. Here you go. And then give you a little bit more. Here you go. Meanwhile, the market is giving you chunks and pieces. They're giving it to you. Sony and Panasonic, these guys are giving it to you. Even Nikon with the latest, what is it, D850, they're giving it to you. They're giving you what you want. And Canon is not. You guys may seriously want to rethink buying a Canon right now. Like, you got to show these guys that we're not going to sit back and let you guys give us whatever and just buy it because it's Canon. They're slacking on lenses. Sigma's killing them. The new Tamrons are nice. The new Sony lenses are nice. They're slacking on bodies. For me, the 5D Mark IV was a clear signal that it's time for me to look elsewhere for my camera. My camera bodies. It wasn't the jump I needed. And it's not even about being a Sony fanboy, but it's time to just look other places for your camera body experience. Look at the new Nikon. It looks great. It makes me scratch my head and say, let me see what these guys are doing. There hasn't been a Canon in 3 years that made me say, okay, Canon, let's see what. Hey, I still got a lot of EF mount lenses. So again, this is just me coming regular It was just on my mind. Thought I'd share it with you guys because I know you guys are in the industry and you love to learn and see about the technology, but there's no way I'm spending $8,000 for a camera that records 8-bit internally, with no plans in the future to offer 10-bit internally, with no way for me to hook up an external recorder and get 10-bit. No, I can almost get a Red for that price. And there's quite a few Blackmagics that offer raw light, ProRes, high, HQ, 3 different ProRes flavors for like half that price. So why would I do it just because your camera says Canon? Not me. Anyway, I'm gonna ask you guys to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you content creators next week.
For more daily updates, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter